Okay, I got a weird random question. How do I get rid of old oxygen tanks? A couple of them are full, maybe only one. I'm not even entirely sure. These were my dad's, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how he got them. He had a delivery service when he was on tanks, and I'm going back 10 years? No, more, 15 years. My husband and I had just started dating when he went on oxygen. And a delivery service would come every other week, once a month, and we would give them the empty tanks, and they would give us new full tanks. And when my parents, when our house went in foreclosure and we moved, and by then my dad was on a concentrator and didn't use tanks anymore, um, we still had them. Like the drawer, like this, we never gave them back right before we moved. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not fully aware of what went down, but the little ones were refillable. So my dad bought like a refiller and would refill those little ones when he would go out. But the point is, I got one, two, three, I got six tanks. I got six oxygen tanks here. Right here. These have become a permanent fixture of this corner by my front door. I like to think of it as an art installation at this point. I just vacuum and mop around them, and they have been here almost 2 years, and we cannot find anywhere to take them. The like junkyard, metal junkyard won't take them unless we drill holes in them to prove they're empty, which I totally get because, they're an explosive. It could cause some safety issues. But my husband thinks he has a drill bit that would work, but it's out in the shed, which still hasn't been unpacked from when we moved. So he's not entirely sure where it is. So he'd have to buy another drill bit if we're to get to that drill bit anytime soon. But also where we would take it to junk it to get a couple bucks for it, I guess, I don't know, is nowhere near here. It's about 30, 40 minutes away. So it's like a field trip. So we got to buy something to go on this field trip, and we'd probably make the money back on the drill bit by getting rid of these things. We even tried getting a contractor who was working for us to be like, hey, can you take them? Because he would haul garbage and junk, and he said no, because again, it's a safety hazard with it being an oxygen tank. We can't just put it in the trash. Again, it's a safety hazard, and I don't want to be, just sitting here looking online and seeing on the news that the dump site exploded because of oxygen tanks, and I know, oh, I was the problem. I'm the problem. So what do I do with these tanks? I can't get them off my hands, and I want them out of the house. I mean, it's not that it brings on any grief or anything. I've removed myself from what these oxygen tanks signify and who they belong to. I just don't want them in the corner anymore. I mean, they're a great way to stub your toe, but honestly, who just wants six random oxygen tanks in the corner by their front door? Because I don't want to put them anywhere else in the house. I don't know how to get rid of them. Nobody will take them. Any suggestions?